Brittany MacLean, Olympic athlete, Canadian, and Georgia Bulldog. How are you?
I'm awesome. Thanks for having me today.
Thank you. Okay, so right off the bat here, I have a gift for you. All right, since you're from Canada, I got you
Okay.
this 1978 Blue Jays complete baseball
Oh my
card set.
goodness.
That's for you.
Thank you. How'd you acquire this?
You're Brittany MacLean. We got to get you the gifts. You're
Did you know I
Canadian.
was a huge Blue Jays fan?
Everybody knows that.
This is so cool.
Anyway, so you're
Dang. Would it be distracted now? Okay.
you're from Etobicoke.
Mm-hmm.
That's in Canada.
It's Toronto, basically, yeah.
Right. Do you know who else is from there that's fairly famous?
Are we talking like sports-wise or just people?
Sports-wise.
Oh, because I was going to say Justin Bieber, but sports-wise, I don't know who you're looking for.
Joey Votto
Okay.
for the Cincinnati Reds.
Okay. Fair.
Anyway, so what is your greatest accomplishment as a swimmer?
I would have to say probably being a part of the team last year that won the NCAA championship as a team. I guess being an Olympic medalist, but the things I've done with Georgia kind of topped that experience for me even more, which just shows how special it is to be a Bulldog and what we've been through as a team here.
Absolutely. And on the other hand, what is your greatest accomplishment not related to swimming?
Whew. That's tough. I really don't know if I could tell you. I guess like getting my college education in a couple months is a good one. Most of my like greatest accomplishments I would say like impact the lives of others and inspiring and stuff, but most of that's due to my level of athletic capability, so I don't even think I can use that. But yeah, I guess finishing out my college degree.
Absolutely, you got to get educated.
Exactly, very important.
So how would you compare living in the Olympic Village to living in a UGA dorm?
Dorms are much nicer here.
Wow.
Our dorms are amazing. At the Olympic Village, as high your expectations would seem to be, it's basically not nice at all, but they have to house all these people in one location, so it's usually very simple setup, single beds, and a lot of people like that, basketball athletes and even the swimmers and volleyball players have to get like bed extenders to even fit on their bed.
Wow.
And usually you're sharing a room. Here I lived from freshman year to junior year in my own room here with a full-size bed, only had to share a bathroom with one person, so we definitely live the life here at UGA. The Olympics, they do their best, but it's just not always exactly the accommodations that you look for. So.
Okay. All right. So how would you balance swimming and school? Like run through a normal day at UGA here.
So my alarm used to go off at 4:48, and then I'd hop in the pool by 5:15, swim for 2 hours. Some days, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, we go to weights. So I've worked out about 3 hours before the day even begins for most people, bringing us to about 9 o'clock. Usually we have a couple classes in the morning. As an athlete, you kind of try to get those out of the way so you have a little nap time in the afternoon if you're lucky, or vice versa. So I would go to class 2 to 3 times a day, then come back, swim another 2 hours here, sometimes a bit over 2 hours, then we're going to dinner. Most of us have like tutoring sessions, which we're really lucky to be provided with, and then we're either studying, doing homework, if we're lucky, getting a bit of time to hang out and chill with friends, but it's a pretty taxing lifestyle for sure.
Okay, that's a really full day.
Yeah.
So how would you compare downtown Rio with downtown Athens?
I honestly didn't see much of downtown Rio. I had bronchitis and pneumonia after the Olympics, so I was pretty sick most of the time. I chose to kind of prioritize getting to watch some of the other events instead of experiencing really the city lifestyle there. So I don't really, I mean, they're very obviously Rio is like a major international city and Athens is just a small town vibe. I love both different, but I can't really say I experienced much of downtown Rio, so can't really judge that one.
Okay. So there was a rumor that Olympic athletes were using Tinder in Rio. Is that true? Did you hear anything about that?
I'm not surprised by it. I personally didn't have the app when I was there, but I mean, everyone I asked like the question if like, but it kind of makes sense. You have some of the most athletic, in best shape of their lives people all within a very small radius of space, and most of them are celebrating something, so it doesn't surprise me, but I can't speak on personal experience.
Okay. So obviously you're a very skilled swimmer. Do you have any other secret like hobbies or talents that not many people get to see?
Honestly, not really. Here my stereotype is just that I'm Canadian and I'm different a little bit in that way. I don't really have that many hobbies. For so long I focused on swimming, and sports is a big hobby of mine. So other than swimming, I mean, you mentioned the Blue Jays, but I'm a huge fan of all Toronto sports teams. I love watching the Dogs go play pretty much anything. I'm a huge football fan. So yeah, probably just being a sports fanatic all around.
Okay, so we're going to play a quick game here. It's called Overrated, Underrated.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you something. You're going to say if it's overrated, underrated, and why. Okay, so Tim Hortons.
Underrated. It's the best ever.
All right.
People here are missing out big time.
All right. Minivans.
Overrated.
You don't want one?
I mean, I'm just kind of neutral on that one.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure they're helpful for family lifestyle, but right now I'm not. I like driving small cars, so.
Okay. Drake.
Depends where you're talking. Like, I'm a Drake fan. I'm not obsessed with him, so I guess underrated just to show my Toronto homeboy some love, but.
All right. Jacob Eason, the UGA's quarterback.
I don't know what to answer to that. I don't know him personally. He's a pretty damn good football player, so maybe underrated, I guess. But I mean, I feel like there's a lot of talk on him, so I'll stay neutral on that.
Okay, the Trailer Park Boys.
Overrated.
Overrated?
I just have never watched the show. I mean, I have like once or twice, but I never like continuously watched the show.
Okay, and finally, Finding Dory.
I haven't seen
swimming.
it.
You gotta watch it, it's good.
Okay, well, hopefully soon I can watch it.
All right, last question here, wrapping up. What does the future hold? Where are we gonna see Brittany MacLean in 5 years?
5 years. My kind of short-term plan is to move back to Canada after I graduate. So I graduate here in May, just soaking up all the time I have left here at UGA, which is really important to me, and getting to continue these relationships into the future. And I've met such amazing people, and I've had such good opportunities. I'm using this last year, now that I'm not swimming, just to try to volunteer my time, get a bit more experience. I want to work in sports. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. I've done a few broadcasting things, and I'm interested in sport media, but we'll have to see. I'm a sport management major, so I like management, marketing, pretty much anything in the business field. So we'll see. I want to move back to Toronto, would be a dream. Maybe if I could get a job with one of the pro sports teams there would be ideal, but I don't know if that's a five-year realistic plan, but maybe a little bit down the line from there.
All right, well, thanks for meeting with us.
Thank you so much.